Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. And I had up alone, I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect.
Wagwan people, Lumeni here, back again with another episode of the Malaga Save here on my channel. We are in the January transfer window in season number 3, following not a terrible episode last time out. A win, 2 draws and a loss. Unfortunately, the loss was me quitting out of the game, but it is what it is. You know, we have to do these things. We have a career mode to get through. But yeah, biggest information so far in this episode is obviously we are in the January window and we do desperately need some reinforcements. We also have 19 million available to us because Carlos Fernandez has now left to join at Atlanta. I have been doing some scouting off of camera. So obviously the place that I'm going to be looking to upgrade immediately is fullback. Sergio Roberto has just moved though, so he won't be available on the list. I believe the player I want to go for straight out of the gate is Felix Agu because he can play both sides. They want 10.6. We can bring that down to 7.8. They still want 10.6. These negotiations have gone well so far. What if we knock the 600k off? Alright, 10 million. Not too bad for Felix Agu. Go into negotiations. Hopefully he'll be willing to accept a rotational role, I would hope, and he will. I know it's customary in Spain to offer release clauses usually, but I'm not going to. We're going to offer him 12 grand a week and he's happy. So first signing of the window is already in, Felix Agu joining us. I am tempted also to maybe go in for Omar Richards and change Agu to a full-time right back, but right now we're not 100% sure on that. This is the other guy that I really want to bring in, which is Silas. That would be the plan of changing Danilo to a cam, so potentially if we make a sale I may go in for Silas and see what we can do. Felix Agu, has he got the long throw trait as well? He has. So Felix Agu is a 5'10" fullback. He can play both sides as well as left wing. We don't play with wingers, so that doesn't really matter to us. As you can see, the physicals are off the charts in terms of pace. This man is rapid as all hell, and the technicals, to be fair to him, aren't too bad either. Decent crossing, ball control, short passing is decent. We will probably go and try and upgrade the long pass a little bit. I'm going to keep him on that left back training for now, just because I think it's probably for the best training. I'm not going to super rush ahead right now because I don't think it's smart to just like go ahead and throw as much in as I can. Martel is going to drop down to the reserves for Agu. In terms of other areas to upgrade, it really probably is bringing in another fullback. Centre back wise, I think we're probably fine. CDM wise, I think we're probably fine. Maybe another central midfielder and maybe a rotational striker, I think may be important as well. Maybe a more of a target man type player would be the way to go forward. We do only have 9 million right now though, so we wouldn't be signing anyone that's like super high level. Now we're going to continue forward and basically see if we get any offers in. If not, then I'll meet you in the first game. Eduardo Saavedra is on his way back from injury, which is a huge return for us, basically a new signing in this window. So yeah, that's the two things going on. We're going to continue with this trainer. Another Ismail Casas transfer offer. Like I said, I think still for now I'm not going to accept any of these. I know technically he wants to leave in terms of the game, but I think for now I'm just going to leave it. Serrano is going to go out on loan. I'm just going to ignore that offer for now because I really can't be bothered to deal with it. We are at the next game. Obviously, like I said, Saavedra is coming back, but he's still not completely available, so we won't bring him back up to the bench or anything for now. We'll just leave him where he is. Agu, however, is now on the bench, like I said before. We will get into this game in a second. However, there is just some, let's call it spring cleaning I want to do. Right, so I have made the decision to transfer list Edmilson Fernandez and Tony Marino. Tony Marino, less so. I would be less eager to let leave. However, I do want to generate some funds, and I think probably they are the players that I can afford to let go right now. We are going to quick sim this one against Osasuna. We do get a 1-1 draw with them scoring in the 90th minute to equalise, which is quite annoying. We are still in 6th place, so it's not too bad for us so far. But yeah, training to do. There has been a pre-contract arrival for Azpilicueta. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to re-sign him, so I think I'll probably just let that go through. But yeah, besides from that, we're still training, so yeah, we'll continue on with that. Right, transfer offer in for Tony Marino. We are going to negotiate and see if we can get a little bit more than the 1 million that they're offering. Let's go up to 2. Oh, they've just decided no. Okay, well, that's fine. Tony Marino will not be leaving just as yet. We got one more training session to do, and then we will be in the game against Levante. Oh, hello. Wait, whoa, what's holding on? No. That can't happen. Azpilicueta is leaving. However, someone has met Danilo's release clause. That is not something that I'm willing to let happen. I know I said before that if release clauses get met that I may let them happen. However, for such a vital player, absolutely no chance that he's leaving for 13 million. 17 grand a week, yeah, I'm happy with that. So we will re-sign Danilo. That is basically like holding on to a new signing, because that would have been absolutely diabolical had he been able to leave for 13 million as well. That's a lot of money to lose out on. Danilo transfer talks have ended. I wonder why that is. Agreement couldn't be reached. That's because he's just agreed to stay with us. Anyway, yeah, training session. Correa has finished his development. Let's see, he goes up to a 79, which is quite decent. Yes, but we are at the next game against Levante. Saavedra is saying that he's feeling a lot better. I think he probably will come into this game, to be honest. We play against Monzon for the second time this season, our former player. Let's see
After
what we can
months
do
of speculation, the deal is finally done, and we're just minutes away from seeing his debut. Can he live up to
Levante's
the
big
hype?
signing so far. Azpilicueta may now start slowly phasing him out of the team, considering he's not going to be with us next season. If it was a little bit more balanced, I definitely would use it a lot more, but it is completely unbalanced. Right. So their first shot on goal, Campana has curled it into the top corner. If I'm honest, I think Blanco, yeah, Blanco should. That's a terrible attempted save from Blanco. I'm still not 100% convinced by Blanco. Sometimes I love him, sometimes I hate him. I think next season we may look for another top kind of keeper.
Chance to play it in.
Oh, that's a great bit of play from us. And Cristo Romero coming up with a very, very, very rare goal for him. Doesn't score very often, but there's a good bit of play there and a good finish from Romero in the end. I actually thought we were going to go towards Danilo, but instead Romero is the man, because you can see Danilo's run there, but Romero goes in behind.
David Garcia.
Good bit of play from them in this one so far.
Definitely look as though they want to
Build
make
up
this move
in
count.
second attack. Oh, no way.
Martinez. Can they nudge in front? Must be. And a goal it is!
Oh my god, defensively that's bad. Literally a couple seconds after we score. What are we doing? Where's Azpi going there? And why is Casas so deep? 4 minutes. One attack. Fucking hell. Locked down as much as I thought we maybe did.
It's with Sergi Darder.
But we are back on level terms, and Darder's finally put a little pass through. David Miranda getting us the equaliser. Nice bit of patient play again from us. Takes us a lot longer and it's a lot harder. Darder does well there, and we do find the little spaces. Good finish from Miranda in the end. Back on level terms. Can we not immediately concede this time? That would be ideal, but so far it hasn't quite gone that way for us. Oh, don't. Literally don't do this to me again. Oh my fucking god, can we actually make a tackle game? Like, what are we doing right now? We've conceded 3 goals from 3 attacks. We've not put a single tackle in. This is ridiculous, boys. What are you doing? Get your heads out your asses. Jesus. Like, we actually aren't putting tackles in. I don't know what I'm meant to do. It's going to be half time with us 3-2 down. Defensively, we've been so poor. I actually am tempted. I think I'm going to bring Agu on at half time here, because this has been a shambles so far. Romero's been awful in that left back position, getting absolutely handled every single time. Bring Agu on here. Defensively, it's just been so bad. Like, we've literally been stood in front of the ball at points. The ball's gone over our foot. Like, how? Find Agu here. Got a lot of pace. See if we can cross it. We're going to win the corner. Man, this has been a frustrating game so far. Oh, go away as he headed that there. Oh, see, Darder just needs to be scoring these. I don't want to bring Danilo off because I feel like he can score us a goal at any point. I'm going to bring on Saavedra and Gortler. Kind of risky to make subs this early in case we get an injury or something, but honestly, we just need to throw bodies at this because we're not playing well enough right now.
Well, still searching for the equaliser, but not passing it anxiously.
Saavedra off the bench gets us an equaliser. I'm so sorry that I keep going quiet for these attacks. But the problem is like, because I haven't actually played enough, I'm just not very good. So, like, I have to actually concentrate. But that's a very good bit of play. Casas gets down the wing, chips it across. Saavedra, he hasn't scored a lot with his head so far this season, but does get one for us there. Immediate impact from Saavedra off the bench, which is huge.
What a topsy-turvy game this has been.
Campana's going to look for Monzon out wide again.
Good use of the ball.
Good tackle from Aspe. I thought Francis was going to get it, to be honest, but doesn't. Casas is very isolated out here. We're fine. Gortler, he can switch it to Agu. He's in a lot of space. Finds Miranda. Miranda gives us a lead. We haven't had a lead yet, but now we do have one. And maybe I don't need to be swapping out Miranda because he has proven that he can definitely score goals. Good move from Agu. Lays it back. I thought it was going to get blocked, to be honest, but Miranda smashes it into the back of the net. A young man from the academy having a big impact here. To Casas. Saavedra does have space. Oh, deflects it onto the post. Saavedra having a massive impact so far off the bench. Oh, that's a risky pass. Not what I wanted. Francis finds Miranda. Oh, it's a handover from the keeper.
Do they have it in them to level this?
Good deflection from Aspilicueta. I couldn't swap to the player I wanted. It's going to be a late corner here. And when they should head that clear and does, Danilo's going to head it back, but he's headed it back to a Levante man. No, Danilo, you fucking idiot! Danilo's literally cost us 3 points. That's so annoying, and it had to be Monzon as well, didn't it? Danilo, you absolute idiot, man. What is he doing? Why is he heading that back there of all the places? I told him to clear it on. And he headed it back into our own box. What a fucking moron. I'm so pissed off with Danilo there. He's had such a bad game as well and then cost us it at the end. I said Danilo will help us find a goal. He helped them find a goal instead, so maybe he wants to transfer. Fuck, man. I'm so annoyed by that. I'm actually so annoyed by that. Oh, that is really, really irritating from Danilo. Such a stupid mistake to make in that position. Literally in the last couple of minutes, it's a great header from Ongwene to head it away as well. It's very, very bitter taste in my mouth right now. Very bitter taste. Saavedra did very well. I'm happy to see Saavedra back, but Danilo, man, has Danilo disappointed me there. If we shift some things around, just about afford a new striker. Openda is still on my list as well and available, so that could also be an option. Vinicius is 6'3". What's his heading stats like? Not got good jumping, so hopefully he's got better heading stats. Heading accuracy is only 75, so not even too promising, to be honest. 91 heading accuracy for this guy, but he has just moved. I thought that might be the case, and I was right. Openda is tempting. Obviously, he's not a target man. Enteka is also very tempting because he can do basically everything. We'll wait for a minute and see if we get any offers in. We've got trains to do, but we're probably going to end up in the Atletico Madrid game before we have any offers. So yeah, like I said, we are at the Atleti game. I don't really care about that. I think I do want to play it. I'm also kind of anxious to play because obviously such a disappointing result last time and such a disappointing result against Atletico last time. We aren't going to start Saavedra yet just because I think currently he's probably too... He doesn't quite have the sharpness yet to start, I don't think. So once he builds up a bit of match fitness, then maybe.
Oh, big chance here, Derek. A wonderful intervention.
I've got 3 guys stood on this wing waiting for the ball. Like, what the fuck am I meant to do about that? Felix's fucking agility is so ridiculous. Good tackle from Ongwene.
From the stage.
Where's Danilo?
What do you think we'll get from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, Derek, I expect him to score again today because he's got 4 goals.
Oh, okay. I'm still mad at him. I am still mad at him. But I hate him slightly less now because that is a very good finish from him. But I am still very mad at him because he did cost us 3 points last time. Well, 2 points. But that's a very good move from him to get past his man, and he does hook it very well past Oblak, who is an absolute titan in goal, so anytime you score against him is quite impressive. They play very wide as well, so it makes it quite difficult to know exactly where they're going to go. Because like they do this a lot. Clear it! Oh my god, Azpilicueta, what are you doing there? What? No! What is going on in this game right now? Like, we clear that ball all the way up the pitch there, and that's where it ends up again. Where's Francis in that position? That's where Francis is meant to be. That's actually why you're in here. Danilo? Not a big fan of the fact that my tackles keep going back to their players, to be honest. Oh, they're going to score. Can someone explain to me how I'm tackling them and they constantly keep getting the ball back off of me inside my own fucking box? Oh, we do get a shot away, but it's going to go to Oblak. I'm taking corners short now because realistically I just don't think. Gyro really needs to stop with that because that's getting very annoying. It's a joke.
And moving the ball nicely.
Oh, here we go.
Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal.
Right, Miranda, try and use your pace here. You do have a lot of
An
it.
attack
So.
full of promise.
Oh, Danilo, another good finish. Only 2 opportunities, but 2 goals so far for Danilo in this one. It's a good bit of play from Miranda, using his pace well. We see the little avenue open up, and it opens up at the perfect time
Well, let's see this again.
for us to
This
slot
is
one home.
attacking football at its very best, and he makes the finish look so
They just
easy.
let him have
What a
that
good
space,
goal.
Manolas and Jimenez. Danilo gets his second, 2 past Oblak. Who would have seen that coming? Just slow things down a little, move them around. There we go. We get to half-time with a 2-1 lead. Not been an easy 2-1 lead to get to. We've had to work very hard for it. But, regardless, we've actually made some tackles in this game, which is very different from the last game when they were attacking us.
Plenty to like about this Atletico move.
No way.
Can he find the net?
Oh, good save by Blanco.
Reflexes
I
from the
literally...
keeper and the
I don't get it. Like, you make tackles against Atletico and they just get the ball back immediately. Blanco's going to get this one. Slow things down a little bit. How the fuck has that come off? Good tackle, SP. No, but it goes straight back. Oh, thank fuck they missed that. I am literally so sick and tired of getting this ball on tackles and immediately losing it. Walu obviously had a bit of a mare last time he played. Speaking of having a mare, Francis has just immediately given the ball away. We will take the foul if it's given. Is it a red? I think the defender just got back in time. It's a yellow, so we take those.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there.
If they score this now, however, we will be very unhappy. Oh, of course! Of course! João Felix has hit the ball from fucking 50 yards out and put that top bins. Oh, go away, man. I can't be bothered. What is the point, man? I've literally got so many... Can you imagine if I took that shot? It would have gone nowhere near. It wasn't enough. We'll bring on Saavedra in a minute. Gyro's through here against Maguire. Oh, but of course it's deflected again. 4 players. What did I say? I'm going to jump to result as well because I really can't be bothered to play the rest of that game. Yeah, we take another unjustified loss against Atletico Madrid, but it's Atletico Madrid. They play like pussies and then they counter-attack. That's literally all they do. Oh, we've had another fixture against Betis added as well immediately after this game, which is less than ideal because I don't really want to do that. We have got an offer coming here for Fernandes though, so I will accept that and let him go. Yeah, we're not really going to talk about the Atletico game. We lost. It is what it is. I'm not going to do the press conference in this one either because I can't really be bothered. Let's see where that leaves us. Probably outside now. Yeah, Sevilla have now taken our European spot off of us temporarily, hopefully, by 2 points. If I'm honest, Europe's probably not going to happen this season now. I have to be 100% honest. I said I wasn't going to do this press conference, and now I'm doing the press conference. We're going to quick sim this one. I know I keep saying I want to go on the cup run. If we go through, then I'll play the next round. If we don't, yeah, we lose. Apparently, we're just on an awful run of form in sims and in played games because like we literally just cannot win games right now. Yeah, this is an awful month for games. 1-1 draw, 4-4 draw, then 2 losses back to back. But fuck it. A transfer offer coming here for Danilo, but we're going to reject that. Hoping that Edmilson Fernandes deal will come through soon so that we can make a signing of our own in the midfield. Fernandes has been sold, right? So now we do have a bit more money, 3 more million to play with. So we have about 12 mil available for us to play with. Gortler's gone up another rating. To be fair, Gortler might even start playing in the midfield more often because he is playing well in there. So yeah, we are on 33 points currently, 2 points outside of a European spot. The gap it probably looks like if we are going to get Europe, the only European competition we're going to get into is maybe the Conference League. Like I said, I took a massive break from the game. It's going to be tough when you return to games after you've taken a break like this. We do have another offer coming in for Tony Marino. I'm just going to... Oh, well, I was going to delegate it, but apparently now I'm not. They won't go up to 1.7, so fuck them. They don't get the player. Yeah, I know my attitude's gone a little bit shitty. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Like, people get triggered. It's fine. We're on to deadline day here. And really, we need to... think about making a move now, really, don't we? We got 12 million in the bank. That's the wrong place. So let's see, with the players we currently have on our list, what can we do? Mujahid is now available. Interesting. That's kind of changed my opinion, and I'm now, yeah, I think I'm going for Mujahid because I really like the look of this player, and I really would like to bring him in if possible. Because then at least they're getting something in return. They're happy with that, so we're going to send Quintana the other way and bring in Mujahid, because then Quintana gets play time, Mujahid gets play time, and it's all good all around. They want 9.2, 10.5, same as what he's on now. I will happily accept that. We do sign another centre-back. I know it's not what I was talking about signing, but... it is a player that I was very, very eager to try and bring in as soon as I could. And I actually didn't think he was going to be available for us at all. So yeah, we do bring in Mujahid here. He's a 6-foot centre-back with decent pace, very good strength, decent jumping and stuff as well. So yeah, he will probably be our full-time replacement, maybe for Aspi, maybe Wallo as well, but Mujahid right now is happy to play that, what am I trying to say? Happy to play that backup role. Robertone, he's not going to be available realistically, is he? So we should probably just leave that one. Palavas has just joined like I thought, so he's not available. Pascal Gross or Maya. Fine's just joined his team. So yeah, it's really between Pascal Gross and Maya. Do we bring in someone experienced who can play in there, or do we bring in someone young who can play a lot of different positions as well? I think we're going to go in for Maya and see what we can get him for. If we give them a 10 million sell-on clause alongside 5 million, see what they say to that. They want Luka Gortler. See what they say to that. I want 8. I can't afford 8. I would be willing to swap Anouar. We give them Anouar plus like 2. Gortler is tempting, but I'd rather not lose Gortler, to be honest. Like, you never know, they could use a defender. They're going to take some time to assess, which usually means no. We will get an answer. I want 8.8, like I say, 8.8 is not gonna be possible, unfortunately. I don't have the funds for that. Do we just let Gortler go? Maybe we could scam them with the big name that is Luka Modric. No. Clearly they've heard that he's planning on retiring. Luka Gortler. Right, let's see. I bet they reject now. If we just do a straight swap, I may then also bring in Pascal Gross. I want 2.9 alongside it. Not a chance. You have 1.5 alongside it. Nah, you're literally not getting 2.9. That's not happening. Mate, I'm happy to go 1.8 plus Lucas Gortler. So we'll see what we can do on the other end. I know this may be a stupid deal, but we're going for it anyway. Fuck it, why not? We need a bit of change. Lucas Gortler hasn't been playing a lot. They're happy with that. So we'll see if Gortler is happy to go the other way to Oviedo. He may not be, so the whole thing may fall apart anyway. But we'll find out. Oh no, Javi Maya has already signed. We have a Romero transfer offer coming here. We also have a loan offer coming in, which we will do that. Romero, realistically, we could let go, but I'm not going to. Because we did bring in Agu. I am kind of more inclined to let Casas go. I know that sounds stupid considering I've literally been like, we're never letting Casas go. But I am kind of more inclined because he hasn't played great the last couple of games. I'm going to go in for Pascal Gross. Like I said, it's another aging player. I probably shouldn't go in for him. If we can get him for cheap, then I will sign him. If not, I'm literally going to offer them 3 million. 4.7, so no. If we can get him in for under 4 mil, then I'll sign him. If we can't, then we'll just leave it. I'm going to take a little time to consider Pascal Gross. I know you're probably sat there screaming at your monitors right now, like, why are you making this signing? I don't know, man. I don't know why I'm making this signing. I just am. They've actually accepted the 3.8 for Pascal Gross, so we'll go in and make the signing. I'm so sorry if I'm pissing you off with this, because I'm sure if it was me, I would also be incredibly annoyed by swapping Luka Gortler and then bringing in a much older German. I want 11. I'm not getting the appearance bonus. I'll give him 11. So we do sign Pascal Gross. I know for a fact there's going to be a bunch of you right now sat there watching this thinking, what the fuck is he doing? I wish I had an answer for you. I really do. I made a panic buy. What can I say? I'm going to let... I think I'm just going to let Marino go. Start the offer at 2.5. And I won't accept less than 1.8. If they agree that deal, then he can go. Yeah, I'm dumb. I don't know what you want from me. You've watched this for long enough now to know that I do really stupid shit. So yeah, Boubacar will be going out on loan. He won't be leaving. Miranda definitely won't be leaving in this window. Maybe in the future, but definitely not in this window. We are into the last hour, so any deals now probably won't go through. So let's take a little look. We'll accept that because I'm pretty sure it won't go through. If it does, then I'm going to look like an idiot. Let's take a look at the deals around the place, shall we? Sarr, Villar, Gibson and Markovic coming in at Athletic Club. A lot of money in and out at Atletico Madrid. Mohamed Kudus also, you can see over there, signed for Real Madrid. Nothing at Osasuna. A fuck ton of money in at Barcelona. 144 million in at Barcelona. A couple signings here at Getafe. A lot of sales at Granada, not a lot brought in. Conta and Vargas for Levante, who we just drew with. As you can see, a couple deals here for us. Did we really spend 22 million? We did spend 22 million. Elsa Berisha, Morelos and Kolo Muani out at Celta Vigo. A lot of sales for Espanyol. A couple of signings coming in on freeze for Vallecano. Everyone's kind of done a bit of work. Paqueta, Laborde and Kudus in. Mayorel, Bustos and Cruz out at Real Madrid. There's kind of like a little bit of work here or there. Phillips actually getting sold by Sevilla, which is quite surprising. Bergwijn is coming in to Valencia. So that's basically it. So yeah, I don't know. I'd say Agu is kind of like the big deal that we needed to get done. Maya, I think, will be helpful in rotation in that midfield role. Should I have let Gortler go? Probably not, but I'm an idiot. We are going to drop Anouar down for Martel and let him play. Pascal Gross will be available for us to use if and when we need to. I don't have much faith in Modric to be able to come in and play, but though saying that, if you look at the stats... Nah, to be fair, Gross is slightly better than Modric. You would hope he is anyway, with a +2 on Modric. Big window. Let's take a look and see if anyone's hit that 60 mark. We do have Saeed Naji hitting that 60 mark, so he will be called up to the main team. And also, Iago Correa has found his way to the 60 mark, so he will also be called up. Everyone else still hovering around. A couple players looking like maybe they may find their way up. We do have another scout report coming in, however. We do have a good potential player there. We don't have loads of money now, it's the only thing. Yeah, we'll bring in all three of these guys. I don't know if we're going to be able to sign anyone from here now, if I'm honest. We can just about, but we won't sign him. So let's go take a look at those. So here we have Boubacar Kasunu, 84 to 94 potential, so looking very decent. Already at 60 rated. I'm not going to immediately call him up, however. We have Javi Gorosabel coming in, who is a left back / centre back, 5'9", low medium. Nothing super standout, I would say, but Arsene Kanate, 7'6", central midfielder / cam, high low. 7'6" isn't great for a midfielder, I've got to be honest. We'll put him on box-to-box training and see how we can do, but I'm not overly excited about him. Boubacar Dow coming in, striker / centre forward, 73 to 94 potential, medium low. He actually does look quite decent. I think, besides from that, we're going to go across to this. We'll have a little, I'll run down a little bit like this so you can just have a little look at everybody. And then we will put those guys on loan that we've just called up as well. But yeah, a couple of signings coming in, so not too bad from our perspective, if I say so myself. If there's anyone you want to particularly look at, like I always say, just feel free to pause it while I just scroll through. But yeah, I think actually not the best window, obviously. We could have probably spent our money a little bit better. I want to kind of start getting Zero into a little bit more of a playing role, but I think it's going to be tough because obviously while we're currently still fighting for a European position, I don't want to just like throw things away. But yeah, we do finish the episode. We are in 7th place, 2 points behind Sevilla, just outside the Europa Conference League spot. In this episode, we start things off against a game, well, not this episode, next episode, because we're finishing this episode. We start things off against Sevilla, who I owe a hiding to, but probably won't happen. Then we have Almeria, Athletic Bilbao, and Valencia. We only have maybe 5 months left towards it until the end of the season, so we have got to see if we can step things up and make our way back into that European spot. However, that is going to be the end of this episode. Please like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to get notified about when the next video is available to you, and I hope to see you in it. Peace.